The absence of any updates regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 has sent the entire community into a frenzy. It's become a hot topic of debate among fans, and some are even pondering whether the mysterious symbol they're seeing is the Roman numeral 6 or the letters VIP. This intriguing discussion stems from NBA 2K 2024, a game that falls under the umbrella of Take-Two Interactive, which also owns and publishes the Grand Theft Auto series. A segment of the gaming community believes that there might be subtle hints or teases related to GTA 6 within NBA 2K 2024. These hints include a logo resembling Grand Theft Auto 6, complete with images of trees and an urban cityscape in the background. The urban landscape notably gives off a strong Miami vibe, and many speculate it could be a depiction of downtown Vice City. Personally, I lean towards the interpretation of VIP rather than the Roman numeral 6. However, I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this matter. The scarcity of official news from Rockstar Games has led us to scrutinize signs and symbols in other games, and today's big question remains: is it VIP or a Roman numeral 6? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments section below. There's another noteworthy development in the world of GTA 6 that's caught the attention of the gaming community. Many individuals have observed a rather curious shift in Rockstar's approach when it comes to copyright strikes on leaked GTA 6 gameplay footage. Strangely, this leaked content is being allowed to circulate on social media platforms without much intervention. Some enthusiasts are interpreting this as a potential sign that an official reveal might be on the horizon. Now, it's important to consider the dynamics at play here. It's possible that Rockstar or Take-Two Interactive have chosen not to strike down these leaks due to the nature of the internet itself. It's a bit like playing a game of whack-a-mole. If one account is targeted and taken down, it's highly likely that another will swiftly repost the same content. The rules around copyright infringement on platforms like Twitter or Instagram, and to a certain extent, Facebook, can be somewhat different from those on YouTube. While I'm not an expert in these platforms' copyright policies, it's clear that numerous individuals have access to this leaked footage and can easily share it. This surge in leaked content might be indicative of a shift in Rockstar's priorities, or perhaps the person responsible for issuing copyright strikes is currently unavailable for whatever reason. However, it's essential to maintain a cautious perspective. The increasing visibility of leaked footage doesn't necessarily guarantee an imminent official reveal. We are also approaching the 1-year anniversary of this leak, which occurred on September 18th. This milestone may have sparked renewed discussions and postings of the leaked material. Ultimately, the true reasons behind this change in approach remain unclear, and we'll need to wait for further information to draw any definitive conclusions. Another intriguing rumor that's been making the rounds in recent days concerning GTA 6 involves the potential involvement of Joe Rogan in the game. Rockstar has a history of incorporating celebrities and individuals with significant influence into their games, particularly when it comes to in-game radio content, TV shows, and advertisements. They've previously featured the likes of Cara Delevingne, Ricky Gervais, and Phil Collins, each hosting their own segments within the game. Currently, the word on the street is that Joe Rogan, known for his highly popular podcast, might make an appearance in Grand Theft Auto 6. Considering the widespread popularity of his podcast, this speculation doesn't seem far-fetched. Interestingly, there's this website I hadn't come across before called 9to5 Software. It bears a striking resemblance to other similarly named websites like 9to5Mac, although I can't confirm any affiliation between them. According to reports, 9to5 Software claimed to have spoken with someone at Rockstar regarding this matter. They said, "The Rockstar Games spokesperson we got in touch with issued a statement to put an end to the speculation. They stated, 'We can confirm that the rumors regarding Joe Rogan's presence in GTA 6 are false. There is no plan or intention to include Joe Rogan in the game.'" When I initially came across this, it gave me pause for a moment. It's not every day you see someone from Rockstar Games commenting on something related to GTA 6. It struck me as somewhat unusual, because for one, the game hasn't been officially announced, and two, even in the announcements they've made, they haven't explicitly referred to it as Grand Theft Auto 6. While it's a logical assumption that this will be the game's title, they haven't officially confirmed it. The only terms we've heard from Rockstar, and more prominently, Take-Two Interactive, along with their CEO and chairman, Strauss Zelnick, are referring to it as the next installment, or the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto.
We're going to be looking at more than $8 billion in revenue next year for games, and that's 45% ahead of the midpoint of the street's estimates on things. That is huge, huge news, and it's got people speculating that you've got to have Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out.
So we've said that we're working on the next iteration of Grand Theft Auto, but Rockstar hasn't announced a release date yet. We've been working on this huge pipeline. We have 36 titles coming to market in fiscal 25 and 26, and we obviously have high expectations. And you're right, we typically don't talk about future years. We typically give guidance, and we try to go right down the middle. That's what we're supposed to do. In this instance, we wanted to give the street the transparency it's been asking for. So we basically gave an outlook for this fiscal year and subsequent too. And what's interesting is we have high expectations for fiscal 25, but we also expect sequential growth.
Could it be possible that someone like Joe Rogan is actually making an appearance in GTA 6? Well, indeed, it's entirely within the realm of possibility. Whether it's a portrayal of him in the game or a parody of his persona, given his immense popularity, it's a plausible scenario. What strikes me as noteworthy is that Rockstar hasn't outright denied this speculation. However, it's important to approach this with a degree of skepticism. Relying solely on one website's claim of having contacted Rockstar seems somewhat dubious, and it's worth considering the validity of such assertions. Another rumor-making wave relates to the installation size and the sheer volume of content purportedly featured in GTA 6. It's unclear where these speculations originate, but they've been gaining significant attention lately. It's not merely due to the content of the rumors themselves, but rather the collective anticipation surrounding GTA 6. Many, including myself, are eagerly awaiting any tidbit of information about the game, causing news related to it to spread like wildfire. According to the latest reports, GTA 6 is said to require a colossal 750 gigabytes of installation space, which is undeniably massive. Additionally, it's rumored to boast approximately 400 hours of gameplay content. To put this in perspective, Red Dead Redemption 2, another Rockstar title, offers around 150 hours of gameplay to complete all its content, with the main story alone taking approximately 50 hours. While 400 hours of content isn't entirely implausible, it does seem like an overwhelmingly vast amount. It raises questions about how anyone could have comprehensive knowledge of every aspect of the game. In summary, these are the key points that have been circulating regarding GTA 6 in recent days and over the weekend. Feel free to share your thoughts on these topics in the comments below, including the installation size, the speculated hours of gameplay, Joe Rogan's possible involvement, and any other related discussions.
Gentlemen, we have to bring this up early in the interview, but GTA 6, obviously all kinds of speculation. There's been some leaks, there's been some info out there. Can you guys share anything about the game?
Even if we could, we'd have to kill your afterwards, so it doesn't matter. No,
we have no knowledge.
there ain't nothing, man.
So you guys weren't tapped for this game? Or are you guys in this game?
We have no knowledge, man.
Okay.
It's a mystery.
For GTA 5, you guys had like obviously there's a massive rollout. You guys had to do all the recording beforehand, and it was like a big, obviously, job for everyone. But like, I'm sure you had to get NDAs and everything. How was that? Did you guys have to like keep completely quiet, or like, what were the rules on that?
Oh yeah, you couldn't say anything, even to your family. I mean, we couldn't let anybody know anything. And it was crazy. We were talking about this last night. I went over to Solo's house for dinner, and his wife made awesome tacos, by the way. But we were talking about when I got outed, you know, as the guy.
I mean, you look at the stock jump, it was up more than 10%, more than 11%, I think. This is huge news because you have a lot of new properties that are coming out, but you're usually pretty conservative about new things that have not been out there in the past.
Generally, we like to have success before we talk about it.
So what makes you so sure this time?
We've been working on this pipeline for a long time, and we have a pretty good ability to predict the performance of new iterations of existing franchises.
Like Grand Theft Auto?
And we have 14 franchises that have each sold over 5 million units in an individual release.
Like, let's say it's not as good as GTA 5 or as Red Dead or, you know, whatever. It's not going to matter because it's still going to be amazing. You know, I mean, Rockstar doesn't put out shit. They put out gold, you know, so I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be phenomenal, and frankly, it'll be worth the wait. So everybody should just calm down.
Exactly.
Everybody calm down. You know.
Honestly, even if they take another 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to rush. If I mean, 10 years. You know, I mean, not rushing, obviously, but you got to remember, COVID was involved in there, and you know that's got to be COVID's got to be almost a 2-year setback. You know?
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
So you know, you got to understand all that and just be patient. Just keep playing, you know, GTA 5 and all the other games that are out there.